Hello everyone, I am Sandeep Singh, Associate Professor, School of Hotel Management, Babu Banarsi Das University, Lucknow. Today, I am going to deliver my lecture on Standard Operating Procedure. Standard Operating Procedure. SOP, insert. Standard Operating Procedure, including procedures, workflows, and work instructions, enable good communication and promote consistency in process and output. SOPs help team members work toward common goals. Manager, team members, and consultants can come together to build process and document those processes. SOPs in conjunctions with regular training and feedback guide teams to success. Now SOP in Food and Beverage Service Department. A standard operating procedure is a set of written instructions that document a routine or repetitive activity followed by a hotel. SOP helps in maintaining quality and consistency of service and standard in your hotel. The development and use of SOPs are an integral part of successful quality system as it provides individuals with the information to perform a job properly and facilitates consistency in the quality and integrity of a product. It is a must that all newly recruited hotel staff should be given training on hotel SOP. In addition to the above, the hotel's training or HR department means Human Resource Department, should maintain and document department-wise below sample SOP format, which will help you to create and document SOP for your hotel. SOP in F&B service department, we are discussing it. The food and beverage service department should conduct regular pre-shift meeting with all key staff members and also monthly meeting with food and beverage director and HODs of each outlet, with whom for regular pre-shift meeting with all key staff members and also monthly meeting with food and beverage director and head of department of each outlet. Now daily pre-shift meeting. Daily pre-shift meeting. As it is clear that pre-shift meeting are ideal times for managers to emphasize teamwork and develop common goals with all staff members. Pre-shift meetings should also give staff members an opportunity to ask questions and have them answered. Minimum of one briefing daily to be conducted for staff in each outlet. Time of briefing be decided based on business levels, maximum staff availability, etc., and last 15 to 20 minutes. Managers should listen closely to the concerns and ideas of staff members expressed during pre-shift meetings. The staff members is to be well prepared with a working pen and an adequate notepad. The meeting comprises a review of the previous day, that day's upcoming activities, and the next day main topics. Events in the local community that could make the upcoming shift busier than usual. Special arrangement for guests celebrating birthday parties, anniversaries, and other occasions. Merchandising and upselling techniques. Daily food and beverage specials. Introduction of new staff members. Recognition of staff members' activities. Tips for handling equipment and supplies. Reading out important guest feedback that guests have turned in. No minutes are to be taken. Now, after daily pre-shift meeting, I am going to discuss next one, that is monthly meetings. Monthly meeting. The food and beverage managers meeting will be held every month on a day and time that are highly appropriate according to the hotel's F&B operation activity, structure and business level. All food and beverage department heads must attend the food and beverage meeting. The meeting covers all F&B related activities such as operations, personal, finance, sales and promotions. All problems shall be tackled and both the department head and the management team shall come up with solutions. The financial performance of each outlet are reviewed and recommendations are given to meet the monthly targeted budget. Reports for ancillary income brought in by special functions and business. Plan special events and promotions. Special arrangements for upcoming holidays. Strategies for or changes to food and beverage service. Specific objectives and or tasks are given to each department head. This meeting shall not exceed 90 minutes. When few tasks in an organization are required to be conducted repetitively, it is a good idea to generate a set of standard operating procedures, or you can say SOPs. These make the task in hand easy and effective and save a great deal of time and effort. The SOPs also help to train the staff and avoid silly errors. Let us understand a few important SOPs set in F&B service establishments. Laying out a guest table. The procedure is as follows. Check the table linen for cleanliness and spread it on the table neatly to remove wrinkles. First point. Now second is replace the table soiled linen if required. Third, ensure the dining type before the setting table layout. It may be formal or may be informal. Formal dining table layout. For a formal table setup, place the tableware as follows. Place the dinner plate 1 inch from the table edge near the chair. Place the salad plate above the dinner plate. Place the fork on the left of the dinner plate. Arrange the fork according to their size with the largest fork nearest to the dinner plate. Place the spoons and knives on the right side of the dinner plate according to their size, with the largest spoon and knife near the plate. Place the dessert spoon and fork above the plate horizontally. Place the quarter plate on the left hand side of the dinner plate. Place the water and the wine glasses on the top right corner of the dinner plate. Shape the clean linen aesthetically and place it on the extreme left. Already I have discussed about the formal dining table layout. Now, informal dining table layout. Informal dining table layout. For an informal table setup, place the tableware as follows. Place the dinner plate 1 inch inside the table edge near the chair. Put the plate as in formal dining table layout, same in informal. Place the fork on the left side in descending order or their size, with the largest fork to be closest to the dinner plate. Okay, largest fork to be closest to the dinner plate. Place dinner spoon and knife on the dinner plate's right side. Place water and the wine glasses on the top right side of the dinner plate. Shape the clean linen aesthetically and place it on the extreme left on the top of the dinner plate. Now, handling the telephone calls. The staff members who handle the telephone call must be thoroughly aware of the work system. The procedure for handling calls is as follows. Always answer the phone call promptly within 3 rings. Clear? Answer the phone call promptly within 3 rings. If it takes time to answer Apologize to the customer. Speak with the caller attentively by avoiding any distractions around. Always inform the caller before transferring his call and putting him or her on hold. Take it in your mind. Keep it in your mind. Always inform the caller before transferring his call and putting him or her on hold. Always talk politely and respectfully to the customers by addressing women as madam and men as sir. Men as sir. Ensure that you solve all the customer queries before terminating the telephonic conversation. Speak clearly with a cooperative tone. Do not speak loudly. Clear? Speak clearly with cooperative tone. Don't speak loudly. Avoid domain jargons and informal words such as yep, hang on, or yeah. Instead, use formal words such as absolutely, please wait, yes, etc. Always end the phone call by saying thank you for calling, sir or madam. Now, it all about the handling the telephonic call and what is the standard operating procedures of handling the telephonic call. Now, about the taking the order. The order for table reservation or food delivery can be taken on phone. Direct service orders are placed and taken to the guest table. Taking orders on phone. While taking order on phone, the visual channel of communication is absent. Hence, the staff needs to listen to the caller attentively while taking order on the phone. What would you do? Caller attentively take the listen the order while taking order on the phone. Answer the customer. Call immediately and take the communication further cordially by saying good morning, afternoon, evening. I am on name. How can I help you? Pay complete ear to the customers. Requirement of food, beverage, table reservation, or any specific requirement. Note down the order details on a notepad. Inform the customer about time estimation of delivery if it is home delivery order. If it is a table reservation, confirm the timing of customer's arrival and the total number of persons to the customer. Repeat the order to the customer and take his confirmation. Ask for the address or confirm the address and contact number if it is already in the database, and the conversation by greeting the customer and assuring him the best service. Hand over the order to the kitchen staff. Inform the delivery staff member in case of home delivery. Inform the service staff members to prepare a table for the given number of persons and the occasion in case of table reservation. Now about taking orders at the table. This takes place when the guests are already seated. Ensure that the guests are seated comfortably. For that, you have to escort the guest and offer the chair or table. Ask them for table if they have already any reservation. If there is no reservation, then ask to guests for the number of packs. At the start, offer them welcome drink if any or chilled water. Offer them food and wine menus. So offer the food and wine menus from the right hand side by opening the first page of the menu in the hand of guest of the host. Greet the guest and ask them courteously, what would you like to have? What would you like to have, sir or madam? Note down the order carefully. Wait for 2-3 minutes before taking the order. If guest is ordering for the food, note down the order carefully. Confirm which variant of the food or beverage they wish to have. If there are multiple variants of the same food items, help the guest by suggesting the beverage or side dish that goes well with the main dish if required. Suggestion is must. Don't avoid the suggestion. Don't try to cheat the guest for selling, upgrade your selling. Repeat the items ordered with their respective quantities. Inform the guest about expected time of the order arrival. Leave the guest table and send the order to the kitchen. It is the standard operating procedure of taking orders at the table. Now, rules for communicating with the guests. with the guest. Conversation with the guest is the backbone of any service providing business. Make it clear. Conversation with the guest is the backbone of any service providing business. The guidelines for conversing with the guest are: keep upright posture and smiling face in front of the guest. Always keep in your mind, keep upright posture and smiling face. Let them know that you are enthusiastic and eager to serve them. What? Let them know that you are enthusiastic and eager to serve them. Be respectful to elderly guests, friendly with the same age guest, and jovial with the children. What would you do? Be respectful to the elderly guest, friendly with the same age guest, and jovial with the children. Keep the voice of speech audible and clear. Apologize if some food item or beverages has run out of stock. And before taking the order, you should have aware about the not available item. While the guests are having their meals, make a brief round at the table to observe if everything is fine. It was about the rules for communicating with the guest. Now, dealing with unexpected situation. The service staff actually must remain prepared to handle any unforeseen circumstances, which include handling spill over of food or drink while service. Clear? Handling spill over of food or drink while serving. Dealing with highly drunk guests. Dealing with guests who are physically challenged or the ones who show difficulty in communicating. Dealing with hyperactive toddler guests. Dealing with unwelcome situations such as large fire hazard. In that situation, you have to use your common sense according to the circumstances, according to the situation you are facing at that time, and make the guest happy. Now, loading and carrying trays. Loading and carrying trays. SOPs. The service staff needs to be careful while carrying the trays in their hands and going around the dining area. They need to follow the given rules. Loading the trays. The service staff uh, follow the given rules. Do not overload the tray. Place the items on the tray such that the load is evenly distributed. Clear? That the load is evenly distributed for making balance during service, during carrying the tray from one place to guest room or from food pickup area to guest table. After the position of drinks or food, promptly every time something is removed from the tray. Carrying the trays. Carry one tray at a time. Carry the tray with a firm support of the palm with fingers wide open. Hold the tray on the left palm slightly above the shoulder. Hold it little away from neck and mouth for hygienic reasons. Serving food and beverages. Following are some meticulous ways while serving food or beverages. Bring food to guest table if it is not a buffet service. Present the food from guest left side in case of formal dining. If formal dining is there, present the food in food dish in front to the guest from the left hand side. Prepare the food plates from the kitchen and place them on the guest table in case of casual dining. Ask the guest if they need help to serve the food. Clear? Ask the guest if they need help to serve the food for assisting them. Serve one food item at a time. Serve the eldest lady guest of the group first unless the lady herself is a host. After all ladies are served, serve the men guest starting from the oldest. Clear? Serve the eldest lady guest of the group first unless the lady herself is a host. After all ladies are served, serve the main guest starting from the oldest. Always present a dish with its respective serving spoon. Don't do mix, don't do mess up. Tilt the service bowl a little to bring ease in serving and take it away after serving. Always present the ordered drink in an appropriate glass by informing its name to the guest. When same wine is offered in consecutive courses, serve it in the same wine glass. If wine is changed, then replace the glass with fresh one. Clear this point. When same wine is offered in consecutive course, serve it in the same wine glass. But if wine is changed, then replace the glass with fresh one. Always tilt the glass while pouring drinks or fizzy drinks so that its head and aroma is held. Do not bend over served plates while serving other plate across the table. Move as near as possible to the plate in which you serve. Now clearing the table. Clearing the table. There is a showpiece of For clearing the tables too, it is important to clear the table between two dining sessions by following procedures. Clear the table first when the guests finish their main course. Got it? Clear the table first when the guests finish their main course. Clear it for the second time just before the guests leave the table. While clearing, first remove all the pieces of flatware and chinaware except table linen and centerpiece. Let the dessert flatware remain in case of first clearing. Let wine glasses be on the table even after the main course. Clear? Let wine glasses be on the table even after the main course. While clearing, pick up one plate at a time and place on the tray carefully. In case of formal dining, replace the removed place by a fresh one so that table cover of the guest is never empty. Do not overload the tray with a pile of used plate. Make extra rounds to the table if required. Now, presenting bills to the guest and settling them. Before presenting bill to the guest, make sure the guest do not want to order anything more. It means before presenting the bill to the guest, ask the guest for any other. Would you like to have anything else, or any order is remain, or if guest is ordering something else. There are many policies of settling guest bills in the F&B establishment. Some prefer the guest pay cash at the cash collection counter. In such case, the serving staff must accompany the guest to the payment counter to ensure only the right amount is charged to the guest. Some F&B service business prefer to bring bills or checks to the guest tables and get them settled while presenting and settling the bill. Follow the given steps. What are the steps? Ask politely, should I bring you the bill, sir or madam? Ask politely. Should I bring you the bill? Okay. Once the guest confirms, ask how he or she would like to pay. It should be either credit card, debit card, or cash. go to the payment counter to prepare the bill. Cashier prepare the bill according to the table number told by waiter. Present the bill in a small closed folder to the guest from his or her left side. Stand beside the guest till the guest examines the bill. It means let give the time to examine the bill to the guest. If the guest pays by cash, take it and deposit the amount at the payment counter. If the guest wishes to pay by card, take the guest's signature on the bill and take the card and bill to the payment counter. If the establishment has facility of mobile card payment service, take the transaction device to the guest table. The cashier returns the balance amount if paid by cash if the payment is by card. He ensures the card's expiry date and accepts the payment. Bring back the copy of printed bill and any change or the card to the guest. If the guest insists to take the tip, mention your thankfulness with smile. When the guest stands up to leave the table, pull the chair backwards by informing him or her to help to get out of the chair gracefully. Thank the guest for his or her visit and invite him or her to visit again. I hope you have understand about the standard operating procedure in Food and Beverage Service Department. It would be helpful for enhancing your knowledge. Thank you.